All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. For our parents who are here, what you're experiencing is, it's called 8th grade end of the year energy, right? That's it, teachers know. Good morning, everybody. It's so good to see all of you here. This is a very, very special moment for our 8th graders. It's a very special time of year because this is the end of the year, and it really just to be able to stand in front of all of you and to see all these wonderful students seated here and our staff in the back is a special moment. You know, the word that we talk about a lot here at Chaparral is the word family, or you might hear other words like team or community. In fact, that's how we address our groups all the time. We don't just say our students or our parents or our teachers, but we do often say team, family, community. We do that because a tight family, they celebrate their successes together, and that's what this morning is all about. A community like ours comes together like this, just like today, to recognize some of the success that all of our students here, especially behind me, have achieved. I want to thank all of our parents who are here this morning, bright and early, in the cold. I want to thank our staff who's seated behind me, and of course all of our 8th graders for being here to celebrate with our school family. Let's give all of ourselves a round of applause. Sixth grade, think about when you were in 6th grade, 8th graders. 6th grade probably didn't start the way that maybe you imagined for a lot of people. 6th grade was tough. You came into a much bigger environment. And I'm sure you remember this, but this was right after COVID had done what it did to schools, and we were in virtual learning for a little bit. And you got to come back as 6th graders. You were the first class here. Probably didn't go the way that you had envisioned for many people. It was hard, it was tough, it was challenging, but you overcame all of those challenges, and you're here now. And what's important is that you've progressed and that you've elevated yourselves to the point where you are ready to promote from 8th grade. And so I applaud all of you. I want us all to think about and recognize our parents and our siblings, our grandparents, our cousins, our neighbors, our friends, and everyone else that has cheered for us along the way, because they're as important in this journey. Be always thankful for the journey that you have been on with your closest supporters by you. This is a special day. It's marked by many symbolic moments. And for today, the most significant moment is when your teachers, for those that are seated behind me, it's when your teachers, who are your greatest supporters and they're your greatest cheerleaders, they celebrate you specifically today. So students, again, be thankful for the moment here. You should all be very proud of yourselves, and for those individuals being recognized today, you should be proud of what you accomplished in the company of a community that supports you 100%. And so with that, I want to introduce Mrs. Barrera, who will be giving out our first set of awards. Let's welcome up Mrs. Barrera.
Good morning, everybody. I am super excited to present 2 fantastic students to you this morning. These 2 students I'm going to call are a prime example of what the word perseverance means. And what that is that no matter how difficult or challenging a situation or task is, these kids are going to do it with a smile on their face and take it on and just keep trying. They are 2 of the most positive kids on campus. They'll bring a smile to everyone's face. You'll see when I call them up. They just have the best energy and get through everything with a smile. I'm super proud to present these kids to you guys. They're loved by all. First up, Owen Snook. And next is Jolene Wang. Next up is Miss Avenatti.
Thank you. I have the privilege of recognizing 6 students for PE. These students are being recognized for a variety of reasons. They are hardworking, they're dedicated to their health and wellness and overall well-being. But these 6 stand out as going above and beyond, being extra supportive of their peers, and just some of them have overcome something big or most improved. They've accomplished a lot and put in a lot of hard work. And I'd really like to honor their hard work and the great year we had together. So first is Caitlin Dila. Next I have Ellie Fan. Next is Jaden Rodriguez. Daria Shaw. Sean Vu. And Jackson Shaw. Thank you guys for an awesome year. I really appreciate you very much. I'd like to introduce Miss Fang, covering for Mrs. Barker Orchestra.
I'm the long-term substitute teacher for Mrs. Barr for the orchestra since middle of the March. So we want to recognize the leadership in the orchestra. The first student is Eunice Kwan. And second student is Darren Liao. Congratulations. And then we want to recognize the outstanding musicianship, Daniel Wong. Thank you for your hard work for the orchestra. Thank you. And that's
parents and students. While I truly believe that all of our students are worthy of being acknowledged for their hard work and efforts, I'm unfortunately held to only recognize a small few. So while these students are being recognized for their accomplishments, I hope that you guys can all reflect on the things that you've done that you could be proud of and things that you were rewarded for. The following students did an exemplary job of being frequent participants in class, demonstrating their knowledge in the tenets of language arts, reading and writing, as well as elevating the learning of the class through their participation and contributions. So first I'd like to recognize Ann Chen. Next I would like to recognize Melody Convento. After Melody, I'd like to recognize Landon Fan. After Landon, Asia Said. And Victoria Wong. I have one more to recognize for his contributions in the humanities, social studies, and language arts. I got together with Mrs. Dempsey, and we'd both like to recognize Jayesh Imadasetti. Very much for your hard work. I would like to invite the delightful Mrs. Davis up to announce her award.
All right, so good morning, everyone. Very excited today to get to introduce a few students in both guitar and in choir, which is my fortunate classes I get to teach this year. The first two students I'm going to recognize are both guitar students this year. They are both outstanding leaders, although maybe quiet leaders at times, and outstanding musicians. They have grown an amazing amount throughout the past year and a half that I've been able to work with them. First student I want to recognize is Ethan Rubio. The second student from guitar I want to recognize is Charlie James. All right, the last student I'm going to recognize today is a student from my choir program. This student has served not just as an amazing musician, but also as a leader. And this year, what has been really neat to see is to see the amount of effort this student has made to connect not just the choir members in their class, but all three choir classes together. That's going from 6th grade through 8th grade to make an amazing community in our program. So recognizing for leadership in choir, Chase Vargas. All right, thank you so much. And up next, I am welcoming Ms. Dempsey to the stage.
All right, good morning, everyone. My name is Miss Dempsey. This was actually my first year as a teacher, not only at Chaparral, but a teacher in general. But I did want to say thank you to my students for allowing me to learn along with you guys and make mistakes along with you guys. It's very intimidating coming in with all these 8th graders, so I did want to just take the opportunity to say thank you to all my students. Specifically, these students that I've chosen today have really showed what it is to be a historian. Not only in my class are we talking about history in the United States, but we're talking about how it connects to our community and how we can develop citizenship and also just developing as individuals as well. So these students that I'm recognizing have, as everyone has, gone above and beyond. So in Excellence in Social Studies, I wanted to first recognize Ozzy Gonzalez. Next up, Hani Jazar. Next up, Ivana Talarak. Next up, Joshua Yang. And then, last but not least for this category, Zayn Youssef. Alright, my last award here is for Best Character of a Historian, and when I introduced this student, he is the epitome of what it is to be a Chaparral Cougar. And he brings a smile to my face and other students every single day that he walks into my class. He loves this, if you know, he loves the Quakers. So I did want to invite Young Pang Gang up here. Thank you, and next up is Mr. Desai.
Good morning, everyone. Well, for my classes, I have two 8th grade PE classes, and I absolutely love their entertaining and exciting and energetic sort of attitude in my class. They love to talk, and they know it, and they love to be active. And the group that I found, for at least the few kids that I've awarded, were phenomenal. Usually every day, I could ask them for some sort of support, or if they want to demonstrate something, or if they are focusing on a better time on a run, anything of that nature. That's usually these individuals. So I'm going to bring them up, starting with Leonardo Su. My next student is Kylie Kim. Nicole Liu. Come on up. And finally, Alex Puga. All right, now, thank you guys. Have a seat. Congratulations. I also get to award athletes on our campus. Now, fortunately, athletics is a big thing here at Chaparral, and if kids are involved with all 3 seasons, okay, here at Chaparral, they get awarded as a tri-sport athlete. This is something we started last year, so that means if they were involved in a fall sport, a winter sport, and a spring sport. So that's a lot of work, that's a lot of time they put in just to athletics here, and I know most of these kids, if not all of them, are involved in something outside of our school. So they're putting in time, double time here, double time at the school, outside of school, in whatever activities they're doing. So to me, this is a big award, and I know kids kind of see that here on campus and they recognize these individuals. So I'm gonna start with the first one here. I have Jaden Alfonso. Next, I have Matthew Deutsch. If he had a full track season, it would have been better. This kid is a phenomenal thrower. I wish he had a chance to finish this whole season, but it would have been great to see him all year throwing. Unfortunately, he got hurt. Next, we have Juliet Flanagan. Come on out. Eva Jorgensen. Come on out. Nicole Liu, come on up. Next we have Darren Liao, come on out. Derek Liu. Matthew Tsang. Come on out. And lastly, Lauren Vu. Come on out. Hey, one more round of applause for all of them. Congratulations, Tri-Sport Athlete of the Year. I'd like to invite up Mrs. Flanagan.
morning. So as most of the teachers have already said or will continue to say, this is one of the hardest things to do, to work with over 150 students throughout the year, and then narrow it down to 6 awards is extremely difficult. So I actually want to just quickly acknowledge all of my kids before I start, because I just need you to know, I see you. I recognize all the hard work and effort that you've put in. I've seen the growth from the beginning of the year to the end. And even though for some of you, the year may not have turned out the way you wanted it to, I still believe in you, and I believe in all of the greatness that you guys all hold. So that being said, my students that are receiving these awards today excel in multiple facets of language arts, whether it's reading or writing, public speaking, collaboration. They do it all and they do it well. And not only that, they do it with such consistency. To maintain that type of self-regulation throughout the year and excel is extremely difficult. So my awards for excellence in language arts go to Arvin Anwar, Anam Hussain, Kylie Kim, Zoe Poon, Alyssa Tai, and for this last student, I just want to make mention, most of these students, their grades will fluctuate by maybe a percentage up and down, up and down. This last student was pretty darn near perfect all year long. We're talking about like 100th of a percent. I hope I got that right, math teachers. Like, it was very small. And this was just phenomenal. I don't know that I've ever seen anything like it. But this one goes to Madison Kim. And now I'd like to introduce Mrs. Gibbons.
Good morning. The students who are receiving this award today possess qualities that set them apart from their peers. For some, it's their attention to detail or their thoughtful answers. For others, it's their creativity and ability to see the world through a scientific view. They can be relied on to follow the lab procedures and to work with their group. These students take their time to give thoughtful answers that go beyond a simple response, and they're really able to apply what we learn inside the classroom to the real world. So the recipients of the Excellence in Science Award may not suspect that I notice their work, but I'm always watching. They may not always be the most vocal in class, but they're the ones who know what should be happening and can usually tell you why it's happening as well. Okay, my first award is for Makai Franklin. Jocelyn C. Alyssa Tai. Bowen Wu. Kylie Yang. And this year I also have one period of PE. And so my PE award, this student demonstrated outstanding sportsmanship, had a positive attitude, supported their peers, always gave their best effort, and was a leader in the class. And so my Excellence in Physical Education Award goes to Darren Liao. And now, Mrs. Haro.
As has already been stated, selecting only 6 students to receive awards is a very difficult task because I have so many exceptional students. But the following names I will call up have gone above and beyond in the areas of academic grit, perseverance, creativity, effective peer collaboration, and kindness. These first awards are for outstanding DBL course students. I'd like to call up Leonardo Su. Grace Swan. Vanessa Lamb. And Catherine Ong. For excellence in mathematics, I'd like to call up Ellie Fan. And excellence in science, Kevin Wade. Congratulations to my students. And now I'd like to call up Mr. Macias.
Good morning, Cougar family. The following award recipients stand out for their academic excellence, their dedication to learning, and their ability to bring enthusiasm and positivity to the classroom. They represent a perfect blend of strong academic skills and admirable personal qualities. These students inspire me every day as an educator, and they play a key role in the success of our school. I'm delighted to recognize the following students. Makai Franklin. Elijah Velasquez. Sherry Au. Cheryl Au. JC Huang. And Karis Shia. Congratulations to all of you. Now I'd like to introduce Mr. Mann.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. All right. Today I have the honor of handing out awards to 6 young historians who have displayed excellence in social studies throughout the year. For this award, I have selected students who have not only shown academic excellence, but also a genuine interest and enthusiasm for social studies. These students never hesitated to volunteer their thoughts, ask deeper questions, or help out their fellow classmates. Each day they came to class with a smile on their faces, a positive attitude, and a readiness to learn more about the world around them. I am proud to recognize these 6 hardworking and dedicated students. Darren Liao. Chloe Wong. Olivia Liu. Daria Shaw. Daniel Wan. Lastly, Narina Joseph. Congratulations, thank you, and I'm going to welcome up Mr. Nickel.
Hello, everybody. First, I want to start off by saying I don't know how many of parents know this, but I teach both 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. And I do only have one 8th grade class, but a lot of them I've seen all 3 years, and so it's been a long journey with many of these students. And I knew at the beginning of the year how difficult it was with this particularly special 8th grade class. And I truly love this year's 8th grade class. I knew I was going to have a hard time picking awards this year. Consequently, almost all of my Student of the Month awards went to my one 8th grade class this year because of how special they were. And so, everyone in that 8th grade class, even if I get on your case, know that I love you all. Okay? But 3 did stand out as being worthy of these awards for excellence in art. These students, they stay extra time. They're in my class at lunch. I think it's their second home. They participate in our student-run after-school club. And these students are Akansha Bhatt. Joanna Guan. And Enoch Lee. Thank you all, and now I'd like to introduce the fabulous Mr. Pat.
Good morning. It's my pleasure to recognize a few students for their excellence in mathematics. The following students have persevered in the classroom in pursuit of furthering their understanding of math. They have been leaders both in and out of the classroom. In addition to their individual academic accomplishments, these students have been selfless in sharing their knowledge and have continuously encouraged their classmates. Please help me congratulate Juliet Flanagan. Daria Shaw. Trinity Tian. Ozzy Gonzalo. Jacob Hong. And Zoe Zhao. Next, I'd like to introduce Mrs. Robertson.
Hi guys, congratulations. I am Mrs. Robertson and I teach the yearbook class. And random fact for you guys, kind of interesting, never in the history of Chaparral Middle School has the yearbook ever sold out. The yearbook sold out this year. And I think that it is due to the fact that we have incredible leadership in this class. The yearbook class has a tremendous amount of energy this year, and that's not always easy to lead. And these girls stepped up and they showed impeccable leadership. With grace, they managed to be able to publish a book that sold out at 950 books. That is a lot of books, people. The first young lady that I'd like to award, when I first met her, she was incredibly quiet, extremely helpful, and it's been really beautiful to watch her grow over the last couple of years and find herself and find, she's a pretty darn good leader. And that is Suhani Dule. She also happens to be your 8th grade class president. The next young lady is probably one of the hardest working students I know. She is learning balance, and she is learning that even though you can do everything, maybe sometimes it's hard to do everything, but she still shows up every single day and continues to try. You are enough, Sarah Hosea. Congratulations to you guys, class of 2024. Good luck in high school. Remember, the 2 most important rules in life is to work hard and be nice. Mrs. Rubio is next.
I would like to recognize the following 3 students for their excellence in Spanish. They were consistently motivated and always went above and beyond. They have shown tremendous growth throughout the year in their reading, writing, and speaking, and I'm extremely proud of all 3 of them. The first award goes to Arvin Anwar. Amber Chan. And Ozzy Gonzalez. Next, I would like to call out Mrs. Shireliki.
Well, as musicians, we always teach our students that early is on time, so I was so anxious to get up here and present these awards. I thought it was my turn. So we've had a great wind ensemble this year, and again, like so many teachers have said, it's so hard to pick out just a few students, especially in a class where it's important that everybody does their part, everybody learns their instrument, learns their part, and contributes equally. And they have done that, and that's what has contributed to our success this year and our great performance in Boston. So I want to give a shout out to all the wind ensemble members that are out here as well today, so thank you. Thank you for all your hard work. Nevertheless, I have a few students I'd like to recognize. So first of all, these 2 students are being recognized for excellence in band, for being great team players, for doing their job quietly, doing their job, and having a real curiosity to learn their instruments and be excellent. Tyler Kim and Jeremiah Cole. And the next award goes to a student who has worn many, many hats since I've had him in 6th grade. So I've had all of these students for 3 years. So he started off playing the flute in 6th grade. In 7th grade, he went to tuba. Then in 8th grade, I found out that he also plays drums, and he's done everything that we need him to do, as well as conduct the band when I wasn't here. Wesley Shen. And my last award is a very special award. Our Musician of the Year award. Names goes on this plaque in perpetuity inside the band room. And this goes all the way back to 2014 with names. This student has just been a tremendous student since 6th grade, since day one. Curiosity to learn, excellent on his instrument, really adding so much to the group. I just can't say enough about him. He's stretched himself. He's in CYMO He's been to all Southern and continues to just grow and grow and learn. Matthew Latino. So, thank you guys, and I would like to introduce Mrs. Swartz.
Good morning. Okay, so I'm going to sound repetitive up here, but I think it's worthy of being said. As I tell my students, every time I have to give out one of our Cougar of the Month awards, it is literally the most difficult decision I ever have to make, because so many students are deserving of recognition for all their hard work and effort. So just know, all of you, that that does not go unnoticed. The effort that you put in is noticed by me every single day. So with that being said, the students that I've selected for these awards consistently demonstrate traits that we value at Chaparral. Not only are they hardworking students who go above and beyond with the effort they put into their assignments and tasks, they're also responsible, respectful, and reliable problem solvers that can be depended on by their classmates in collaborative situations. So the first group is for outstanding core DVL students, and the first one goes to Suhil Balamura. And next is Isabella Chong. And now we have Jeremiah O. Irene Park. And Amanda Toon. And then for excellence in social studies, I have Eunice Kwan. All right, congratulations to everyone, and I'd like to invite up Mrs. Chonsky.
Hello. So the following students not only represent some of those with the highest academic achievement in my class, but they're also truly scientifically minded. They are interested in understanding patterns in the natural world and express their understanding through accurate scientific equations, well-written lab reports, and elaborate projects. Additionally, these students go beyond Chaparral's strive for academic excellence and serve as a peer leader in my class. So my 8th grade awards for excellence in science go to David Ding. Ozzy Gonzalo. Eunice Kwan. Camille Sirisa. Trinity Tian. And Natalie Tian. Great job to all of you, and now I'd like to call up Miss Wang.
The next student that I would like to give an award to, she is somebody, if you know her, she loves egg puns, but she is somebody who's overcome so many obstacles, and to this day, she is still extremely positive, and she brightens everyone's day with her greetings, and she tries her best at every task that she does. So I'd like to congratulate Gia Lamb. And the next, I was able to work with Mrs. Watson, and we have the pleasure to work with this student. He's a hard worker in class, he's a leader in the classroom, and he's kind to all students. We both appreciate his positive attitude, his easygoing in nature, and he's an exceptional character. He will achieve great success as he moves to high school, and Mrs. Watson wants to be the first one to congratulate him. Congratulations, Mark Flores. I'd like to bring Mr. York up.
Good morning, my name is Mr. York. I run the Project Lead the Way computer science program, our digital video program, and our Chaparral Cougar Network days. And I've only got 40% left on our battery. So I think we should be okay. Today I want to honor 2 students that have been involved in all 3 of these programs for all 3 years as leaders and volunteers in our CCNN broadcast, DVP program, and Project Lead the Way. They have been so great as contributors in 6th grade, as leaders in 7th grade, and as producers, filmers, editors in 8th grade. Today, they are responsible, together they are responsible for the bulk of our editing and scheduling, our dance videos, filming of sports. Tomorrow night at your promotion dance, you will see a themed video that is so fire. The awards for CCNN video production go to Sofia Munoz and Victoria Ramos. I would also like to recognize their parents who are here today. Thank you so much. And have been so supportive of our program. Dr. Jung talked about community and family, and their parents have been both involved these last 3 years, not only with the school, but also with my family. In fact, Ms. Wong spoke at our career day this year, just a couple months ago, about her job working in the field in cardiology, and we thank her for that. But on a personal note, through a wonderful coincidence, when my father needed an ultrasound of his heart, Ms. Wong was the one that performed the procedure. In a difficult time of uncertainty, it was so nice to see a familiar face. Victoria is the 3rd in her family to come through Chaparral. Her older brother, Alec, was also in CCNN and is now graduating this year at Dunmore High School, correct? Yes. We're only allowed to give 2 medals, but I want to recognize everybody in CCNN who volunteer their time. It is a volunteer program. They show up at 7:15 every morning to do a show. And in particular, Logan Smith and Rohan Chakraborty Gupta. Thank you so much. For the amount of time they have spent to maintain and improve our show, along with Ashley Pang and Blake Way, they have all been part. All 6 students have been part of CCNN for all 3 years here at Chaparral. Their parents have also been so supportive of our program, and without that support, we wouldn't have a show. Thank you so much to our students for being a part of these programs, and to all of you for watching. Please like and subscribe to Chaparral Newscast. We did 139 shows this year, or rather they did, and tomorrow is our last show, so thank you so much. We also have the opportunity to work with ASB, and I believe next up we're honoring them, and to do that, Mrs. Evil is going to take over.
Good morning. So I have the privilege of giving out the awards for Miss Hildebrandt and Miss Nahara because they are at Medieval Times. So I'm excited for them. But I'm really excited to share these awards with you. So the first award that I have is for ASB, 3 years of service. And this award goes to Irene Park. The next 2 awards that I will be giving out are the Kiwanis Awards. The first one is for school service, and this goes to Eunice Kwan. The next Kiwanis Award goes for school leadership, and that is Darren Love.
bring up Dr. Jones.
Right. Congratulations to all of our 8th graders who are recognized today, and for all of our 8th graders for making it to this point in not only the school year, but in your middle school journey. Almost there. I have one final award to present this morning, and that is the Cougar of the Year. The Cougar of the Year is a very, very special distinction for a special person. It's impressive what this person has been able to accomplish. Is it the GPA? Is it the positive attitude? Is it the leadership? Is it the willingness to put others above themselves? Is it the involvement in all things Chaparral? The Cougar of the Year can be involved in any number of school activities. For example, the Cougar of the Year might have been involved in athletics. Maybe it was a clutch basketball three-pointer. Perhaps this student was a leader on campus, serving as a class president or an ASB president. Maybe this student was part of the Superintendent's Advisory Council. If this sounds like a wide variety that touches every corner of the school, well, that's because our Cougar of the Year has truly embraced the spirit of what it means to be involved and have perseverance through it all. Our Cougar of the Year is someone that we should all be proud to have represent the very best of what Chaparral Middle School is. And so with that, I want to congratulate our 2023-2024 Chaparral Cougar of the Year, Darren Liao. Congratulations, Darren. And I was at the game when he hit, I don't know how many three-pointers, but he hit a lot against the school that we can't name here. But you know what school I'm talking about, and we beat him. So, parents, staff, and students, I want to thank all of you for cheering for each other, and I want to thank all of you for cheering each other on during these last 3 years. We salute all of the wonderful accomplishments of our entire 8th grade class, and in particular those that we recognize today. For those of you that earned a medal today, we encourage you to wear it at the promotion ceremony next Thursday. It is an honor and it's a distinction that you have earned, so please make sure you wear it proudly. As we wind down, I have 2 goals for you. One, for all of our 8th graders, please enjoy your last few days at Chaparral Middle School. Enjoy the company of your friends, give them a word of kindness, give them a word of gratitude. That goes for not only your friends, but also for the teachers, other parents that you might see, the counselors, the office staff. Please enjoy these last few days together. And number 2, and maybe more importantly, for all of us, we want to make sure we finish strong. You've heard it many times. It's not necessarily how you start, but it is how you finish this year. So please finish strong. Give your best effort in the classroom. Be kind and think about how to put others above yourself. We are rooting for all of you to finish well. And we look forward to not only the end of this week, but a really special 3 days next week, which will culminate in a promotion. Thank you, everybody. Have a great morning. And let's give ourselves a round of applause. And